Welcome to Upliftment for the World. I'm Joy with High Vibes with Joy. I channel Divine Source Energy. You can learn more about how I channel and what I channel and all the resources I have for the public at highvibeswithjoy.com. Today is Sunday, February 9th, and I am going to connect in. I would love to connect in to Divine Source Energy for my highest good and the highest good of everyone watching at all times. Welcome in our dear Joy. Welcome in persons all around the world. We are happy to provide upliftment for the world today through our dear Joy's lips, for she is translating the vibration into your language. Let's take a load off, shall we? Let's cast it all to the side. There's a lot of heaviness here that the collective is feeling round the world. Let's shift our perspective here so that we can utilize this heaviness, the emotional burden of what is occurring worldwide here. And let's set it to the side so that we can observe here. For when it is meshed here within, it is a tangled mess. And it is important here to connect into soul through heart center. And here you are able to observe it all from the energetic stance. So you are not only seeing it for what it is, but you are seeing the underlayment here. You are able to see the value in the contrast. You are able to see how this is supporting evolvement of each individual along their personal soul's mission at all ages. So let's observe here that everything is energy. And let's pull it outside of us so it is not a tangled mess here within. And what you can imagine here is a beautiful sphere that is spinning around, and you are surrendering here what is heavy, and you are placing it into the sphere. So as it is no longer meshed here within your own energy, and you have released it, what you are doing is you are differentiating here between the energy of what you have been tripping up over and who you are here. The spirit of you that is utilizing this mind and body here to evolve in the physical realm. So as you detach it from self, you feel like you can breathe here. It is no longer constricting you. It is no longer pushing you down. You don't need to come up with solutions. You just need to be here and gain perspective. So it is not just worldwide events that is occurring here, but it is personal events. For one is always evolving. You see, the contrast is interlinked with the wonderments. So as you release and you surrender it, you are gaining perspective and you are developing trust. And what you are doing here as you are developing trust is you have surrendered to it. And so you are no longer grasping it tightly. You have surrendered it, or you have passed it over. So it is not that the issue no longer exists, but what you are doing is you are able to see it from a different perspective this way. And you see that a lot of this, if it is a personal issue, it might sting when it crosses your awareness. And this shows you that it is still transmuting here. So be very caring here with self. As you are feeling discomfort, it is to comfort self. It is not to push everything away like it did not exist, but it is to say, I recognize you, contrast. I understand you are part of my evolving along my soul's mission in the physical. This hurts. It feels uncomfortable, and I'm going to surrender. I don't have a solution here. I'm going to surrender. I am open to receiving peace around this situation. So you see here, you are making peace with it as you surrender. So you are no longer fighting. You are no longer trying to problem solve. That is you fighting against the resistance. Release it. Let it go. What can you learn from this about self? Maybe it is you are in a lesson about practicing even energetic exchanges with others. Or maybe you are in a lesson about practicing alignment here with your own soul. Does this add value to my existence? So you are able to say, as I am aligned, I am value. I am embodying what being valued is. I am identifying with value. And I see that that doesn't feel good here. And that is because it is challenging my alignment. It is showing me that I'm not valued. And that's why it feels quite uncomfortable here, because when I am aligned, I am valued and I am aware of this. So you see here that you are learning how to work energetically with everything in your consciousness awareness. It is all vibrational or emotional, which are one and the same here. So your emotions are creating it all. And that is the vibration you are sitting in. So it is not to feel shame when something is challenging your alignment here, even if it is your own thoughts. It is to recognize it and make peace with it, to surrender to this. And it is not to engage in others for the pleasing of others. It is to stand in your truth. You are empowered. You are a safe individual here. And you are advocating for self. You are showing self that you deserve to feel safe in your own energy. And so you will not participate in every discussion or every gathering or even some of your own thoughts. So when an emotion comes up, such as feeling devalued or feeling wrongly accused, and you feel defensive here, well, let's look at the energy. Pull the energy up close to you and honor this energy, the emotion. Soothe this emotion. Show this emotion that they are safe. So here, it is a way to soothe self by means of soothing your emotions. And this is how you are maintaining emotional regulation. One thing we want to point out here is that if you are looking upon news-related offerings, as in video format, text, word of mouth, you are reading it, scrolling here on your cellular device, understand that if you are resonating with it, you are matching up with it. And what is happening here is it is energetically, you are getting intertwined, and you can see these playing out in your personal circumstances. So the emotions you are feeling about what you are seeing, the news broadcasters report, are the same emotions that you are feeling everything with here in your personal life. So that is why we're saying it is to take great care here in your emotional awareness. It is to regulate one's own emotion. And what is recommended here is to center self, to come here into heart center. And this is where you feel safe in your energy. And then go back to what was previously said here, that emotion, it is challenging your vibrational alignment. So then it is to surrender and to go through these steps. And it is ongoing here. And you will learn to value this way of regulating your emotions, because you will soon see how what you are creating is directly linked to your emotions and how you feel towards self. And how you feel toward another is just mirroring how you feel towards self. We want to leave you with this to give you some food for thought here, and it's something to practice. Feel free to check out our Dear Joy's website, highvibeswithjoy.com. And if you feel so inclined, you may book a session for a personal conversation with us, the All That Is, the Divine Creator, the Holy One, Divine Source. We are an energy, and we go by many names based on your perception of this energy. We value you, and we are showing each of you to value self. Until next week. Thank you. I appreciate you watching, and please share with anyone who you think this might benefit.